Hello, KB. It is Friday, April 17th, 2020, and we are going to play a review game during Logic today. You've been working hard all week during Logic, and instead of doing a full lesson today, I just want to relax and play a little game. This game will be the game where I show you two choices for how to spell a word, and you need to pick the right choice based on the words you know. Okay. Now, during this game, you'll have to think about the rules and slow down and make sure you're making the right choices. To get you ready for that, we're going to start with sound drill. We're not going to do our cards because I want this to go a little quicker since you've been working so hard. But we will do sound drill just to get you thinking about some of those rules that will help you during the game. So please have something to write with for sound drill only, and we'll go through as quickly as we can. Okay, and let's get started now. So the first thing I want you to show me is what we talked about yesterday and learned a little bit more about. So please show me what you do if we have a V sound at the end of a word. So you should not just be writing the letter V. That's what you're going to write for the V sound. But if we do, or if we have that sound at the end of a word, we have to do something else. Show me what we have to do. Okay, what you needed to write was V and E. Okay, if you did V plus E, that's fine, because that's how I showed you yesterday when I showed you the card. But when we actually write it in a word, we're not going to have the plus there. We would just have V and E. So during the game, you're going to see a few words that have V at the end, and we want to remember that that silent E has to be there. Okay? Next, please show me the consonant blend that says soul. That's right, it's SL. That's our newest blend sound. Let's keep going. Let's talk about that R-controlled vowel sound that says R. We've got AR. Yes, we do. That A is not saying its name because the R is being bossy. How about another consonant blend? Show me the consonant blend that says burr. Yep, that's BR, burr. Those two sounds are sliding together. How about the vowel pair that says E? This is our first choice for the long E sound. E. There it is. That's our vowel pair, E-E. Good. Let's keep going. Next, let's talk about that rhyme. What rhyme do we know that says ing? Three letters working together to make that rhyme. Ing. This is I-N-G. Very good. I-N-G. Next, we have a consonant blend. And this consonant blend is the blend that says ter, which sometimes sounds like tr. This will be in our game today for sure. It's TR. Now, during the game, if you're listening, this will help you. I'm going to try to trick you with one of the pairs in the game. KB, is ter or tr the same sound as ch? No, it is not. So you're going to have to be a good listener for those sounds and pick the right choice. Okay, next I want you to show me what do we do if we have a sound at the end of a one-syllable word and it's after a short vowel sound. What do we have to do to make the s sound? That is right. We have to double that S. Good job. Okay, we've got two left. Just two left. Let's see if you can do them. Next, I want you to show me both things that we have learned that say ch. One we only use after a short vowel sound, and another one that we use anywhere else in a word. We are talking about the consonant cluster, PCH, and the consonant digraph, CH. Check out the cluster. This is the one we use after a short vowel sound, and the digraph is what we use for ch anywhere else in a word. For your last part of sound drill, what I would like you to do is just show me all three things that we have learned that say k, k. So there's two different letters that say k and the consonant digraph that says k. Let's see if you can get all three. Okay, so just like yesterday's video, I chose to put the digraph first. CK is our digraph that says k. We only use it after a short vowel sound. C by itself can say k. We use C for the k sound before the vowels A, O, and U. So if you have a word that starts with k and it is before A, O, or U, you use C. For the letter K, we use it for k before the vowels E or I, and sometimes Y. And then we use K after long sounds or R-controlled vowel sounds for k. So there's a lot of different rules with that k sound that we've learned so far. Okay, now we are going to start our game. Okay, so during this game, you're going to see two choices. We played this at school and we played it online before as well. So you should know what's going on here. You'll see two choices. When you fingerspell most of them, they're going to sound exactly the same. But one of them is breaking a rule and one of them is following a rule and is the right answer. Your choice is going to be to pick the one that is following the rule. And you can keep score for yourself to see if you can get all 10 correct. Okay, so let's get started. All right, look at this first pair of words. Go ahead, I'll give you a second to fingerspell. So both of these sound the same. Sleeve, sleeve. If we look at choice one, we see that the word ends with V. When we look at choice two, we see V-E at the end. Those are the two differences. So I want you to tell me, I'll count to three, is it choice one or choice two? 1, 2, 3, go. I hope you said choice two. Okay, choice two is our correct answer. The word sleeve ends with the V sound, but we know this V cannot be by itself at the end. We have to put our silent E at the end of the word sleeve. Choice one does not have the silent E, so we have to pick choice two. Okay? If you missed that one, that's okay. Just remember it for our next pair because they follow the same rule. Let's check them out. Okay, go ahead and fingerspell these. Once again, they sound the same. The word is starve, starve. Okay? Now, choice one, we see VE at the end. Choice two, we just see V. Tell me which one is right. 1, 2, 3, go. That's right. We are looking at choice number 1. Yes, we are. We are picking choice number 1 because we have our V, because we know it ends with the V sound, but V cannot be by itself like it is in choice 2. We have to put the silent E at the end. So if we look back, we picked sleeve, choice 2, because there was the E, and then starve, choice 1, because we wanted that E. Let's check out the next 2 words. All right, I like these 2 a lot. So this might be a little trickier, but let's talk about it before I let you pick. So this word is going to sound the same. Okay, let's fingerspell it together. Ready, set, go. Carve, carve. Now, if we look at the end of both words, we see that the rule for the V is being followed, okay, which is great. We have our V sound at the end, and both of them have the silent E, which is awesome. But look at the beginning, okay? I see in choice 1, there's a C at the beginning, and choice 2, there's a K. So how would we spell carve? I'll talk about this one when you're done making your choice, but I want to see if you can get it by yourself first. Okay, 1, 2, 3, tell me. Okay, I hope you said choice 1, and here's why. When we have to decide whether to use C or whether to use K, we have to look at the vowel. Okay, now we have bossy R in the middle of the word carve. We can hear that AR saying R. And we know that is an R-controlled vowel. The vowel is still the A. Okay, we have an A as the vowel. Way back at the beginning of logic, and we already talked about it during sound drill, is if we have an A, it doesn't matter what sound it's making. It could be or A or R or any other vowel sound. Or any other sound. If the A is the vowel and we have a k before it, we always use C. So it doesn't matter that it's in bossy R. We still have an A here with a k sound before it. So we're going to use C. Remember, C comes before A, O, or U, and K comes before E, I, or sometimes Y. So we do not want choice 2. We want to pick choice 1 for carve. That one was a little tricky, but you did a great job. Let's see what's next. Okay, this one, you're going to get 2 different words, hopefully, if you fingerspell them. So fingerspell them both, and then I'll talk about it. Okay, now I want you to pick me the choice that says sleep. And I'll count to 3 if you haven't said it already, and tell me what choice 1 or choice 2. Which one says sleep? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, yes, we are talking about choice 2. Some of you might be thinking, Mr. Vesta, that was really easy. But the reason I put this in here is because sometimes when some of us fingerspell and spell words too quickly, we start to forget the blend sounds. Remember, we need both of those sounds that are sliding together. If we go too quickly, we might end up with this word, which is seep. Is seep the same as sleep? No. So if we don't slow down and make sure we have S and L in our blend, we might end up with a totally different word. If we want to write sleep, we're going to pick choice 2 with soul at the beginning. Okay? All right, so let's keep going. You're doing an awesome job. Oh, I like this one. I think the same word was in our game last time, so we should be experts. Go ahead and fingerspell it. Good job. The word we're trying to fingerspell is spark. Spark. Okay? Now, the difference between choice 1 and choice 2 is at the end. Should spark end with CK or should spark end with K? Is it choice 1 or choice 2? 1, 2, 3, tell me. All right. I hope we picked choice number 2. Look at in the middle of the word spark. I see Bossy R saying R. KB, let me ask you a question. Is R a short vowel sound? No, it is not. We cannot have CK after the sound R. CK only comes after short vowel sounds. If we have the sound R with K after it, we just use K. All right, wonderful. Let's move on. Okay, so these two words have to deal with using K or CK again. Go ahead and fingerspell. All right, the word we are looking for is peeck. Peeck. Now, how do we spell peeck correctly? Is it choice 1 or choice 2? Look at the ending again. And tell me, 1, 2, 3, go. I hope we all picked choice 1 this time. Okay? Just like the last word, where we talked about spark, we can only use CK after a short vowel sound. Here we have the vowel pair E. E is saying E, that long E sound. That is not a short sound. So we cannot use CK, we just use K. All right, so let's keep moving along. Here's a word we've practiced a few times before. Fingerspell, see what you get. Yep, this word is stitch. Stitch. Now, instead of CK, now we're talking about the difference between TCH and CH. So do we use our cluster or our digraph? I'll let you try to figure it out on your own first. Tell me, is it choice 1 or choice 2? 1, 2, 3, go. I hope we all picked choice 1 this time, and here's why. Look at the vowel in the middle. That I in the word stitch is saying it. Is it a short sound? Yes, it is. It is one of our short vowel sounds. Our rule says we have to use TCH always for ch after a short vowel sound. Okay, so we have to use TCH if we want to write the word stitch. Okay, I like this next one a lot. Okay, now I gave you a little hint about this one during sound drill. Look at these two words. The word I want you to try to pick is the word trash. Trash. So look at choice 1, look at choice 2, fingerspell if you have to. Okay, now I'm going to count to 3 and I want you to tell me which choice, 1 or 2, says trash. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, perfect. Yep, here we go. This is trash. That blend sound is tur. Now, Sometimes when we go too quickly, we can confuse that ter or tr sound with ch. Is trash the same as chash? No, I can almost not even say that because it's not a real word. So we can't confuse that blend sound, ter or tr, with ch. When we slow down, we can really hear the difference. Trash. Good, this was choice one. Okay, let's check out two more words here. Go ahead and fingerspell. The word we are looking for is slack. Slack. Now, choice one ends with CK, choice two ends with K. Try to make a choice on your own. One or two. One, two, three. Tell me. That is right, my friends. It is choice one. And here is why. Listen to the middle vowel sound. In slack, I hear ah. Is ah a short sound? Yes, it is. If we have ah with k after it, we have to remember to use that digraph ck. So we want choice one for these two. Okay? All right, we are almost done. You're doing great. Go ahead, fingerspell, see what we're talking about here. Okay, our word is parch. Parch. Okay? Now, what we're trying to figure out is if we should use TCH at the end of parch or just CH. So I'll let you try to pick on your own first. One, two, three, tell me. Hopefully we all picked choice two. Okay? Parch, the vowel sound is R with bossy R. Is R a short sound? No, it is not. So we definitely can't use TCH because we only use TCH after short sounds. If we have R with ch after it, we have to just use CH. So that was our game. Congratulations, you did a wonderful job. You just went through 10 different words and picked 10 different options to spell them the right way. I'm very proud of all your hard work this week, and you did an awesome job, and we'll learn something new on Monday when we come back. Okay, I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and I miss you, and keep up the good work.